So I'm here boxing Diabo Xi Xin and Ka Vethan. It's tier 2 named, and I do it primarily because he drops the ore and I'm slowly upgrading my gear. In this case, I'm using my Rogue and my Necro, and it'll kind of illustrate how I box. I'm going to drop smoke here. I pull the named. The named will not be mez, so he comes straight through. The other ads will drop off, and I will just take the name solo. I'm using a tank mercenary and a healer mercenary. The reason I use the tank mercenary is because I want him to grab aggro very quickly, because I am boxing and I'm a little bit slow. And if I don't switch over to, say, the necromancer and send in my pet right away, then their aggro will bounce. He'll either kill the rogue, he'll kill the healer. All in all, not good. The tank mercs works fine, and they will bounce aggro back and forth between my pet. And I am using the rogue pet. I got some advice that he tanks very well, better than the warrior. I don't know if he tanks better than the warrior, but he tanks just as well as the warrior. He's mage geared with the level 115 mage gear. Now, I will set up, as soon as I get the mob in, I set up my rogue, I start my burns, and then I switch back to the necromancer and begin to do his burn rotation. It's not a super smooth burn rotation. I fumble a few numbers and stuff. I'm not going to get the kind of numbers a solo king like Zelen will do, who is, well, quite frankly, superb. And I would just examine his burn rotations. Those are the way to go. Mine is set up so that I can do a lot of it by hotkeys, because I am boxing 2 tunes, and sometimes I'll box a third, which would be like maybe a bard. I know people who box 6. I can't do it. I don't know. I just can't do it. I switch back and forth, and you know, like a bard, you know, you set him to attack, you set his melody going. The rogue, you set him attack, you set his burn going. They're pretty much handling themselves. Obviously, the rogue DPS will be much lower than if I was focused on just doing the rogue. And likewise, the Necro's DPS will be lower than if I was solo running the Necro. You know, it's not terrible DPS, but it's not super impressive either. But together, you know, we get the mob killed, and it's fairly easy, and we're getting them all gear, we're getting some AAs. As I said, I can box 3. That's about the most I can box. And usually I'll just do the 2. I really like the Necro and the Rogue. That's my favorite boxing combination. You can do so much with that combination. Killing this name for the ore mainly, and trying to upgrade the gear. The Rogue is in COV tier 3 group gear, and TOL tier 2 group gear, and then he has 1 piece of chase loot. One of his weapons is chase loot. Suffering is in a mix of tier 3 TOL, a couple COV raid pieces, tier 1 raid pieces. He's got a really nice pet earring that's a raid, EM29, and the rest of his stuff is like COV group gear tier 3. And that's about it. That just shows you how I box. You'll see me going back and forth. As again, everything is set up to do hotkeys to manually take care of most of this stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys take care. Bye.